Hello everybody, first month is here. Just for a short time today, I did some reprofiling on the tracker 20 anniversary tops T3 tracker, as you can see, and I'm doing this short video. It is not test video, but I like to tell you some my experience with that S35VN steel. And I'll be honest, I expected much more time to do just these things. I don't did that much work on it as on my old one, as you can see here, because basically I don't feel I need it now. But this is great. I just show you before I will carry on. It is, as I said before, this is not test. This is just showing. I hope if you've seen that this anniversary video, the long one, maybe you've seen that how I did this, how the knife works on this kind of, how you call it in English. So this is simply a piece of wood. Use it in a kitchen if you make prepare some food. So now, as you can see, I will try to put it a number. I mean, where let's say like at school, 1 will be the best and 5 will be the worst. Before I did this job was I would say 3. I would say 3 because it sliced. It was, I said that knife was really sharp. But it sliced, but not that easy. There was, I needed, and you see it on the video, I needed to use more effort. Here, as you can see, it is not perfect, definitely, so that's why I'll change it from 3 to 2. The 1 is the best. So definitely 10, 15, maybe in discounting 20% better. Yeah, it is working really nicely. Now, so I'm happy with that. What I want to say is, sorry, I was surprised how that S35VN steel is kind of soft. I've been very surprised. When I did the T1 1095 steel, when I did the reprofiling, it takes me a long time. Before time I didn't have any machine. I did it, I used the files, I used the stones, I used some diamonds and everything. So most of that job on that T1 tracker, on the convex, I did just by hand. It takes hours and hours. I don't did it in one day. I spread the time maybe in half a year, maybe in 1 year. I said sometimes in the evening I sit in my room and then I did the job some, and then again. And after that I bought this the work sharpener, Kenny Onions edition. Then I finished that job, but it was just, it was maybe 80% done. So I just use it there. So, and when I use that machine for that one, then I bought, of course, and I do have T2 and T4, which are from made of 1095. So it was the same, no problems, of course. But I bought the T3, as you know, and that 154 cm really talks time. That was really, I can't compare it with 1095, but now as 35VN, sorry, it was, I didn't expect it such easy work. It was I don't know how long I did this reprofiling. 15 minutes. I used the 3 belts, the hardest, then something in the middle, and of course this I say soft, so just for finish that. And something what I realized is I'm using most of my knives, I'm using these rods. This is not ceramic. This is like kind of, a rod made of like this Arkansas stone, for sharpening. So we got these which as I said, these should be something like that, like the kind of sand, or simply something like that is under pressure and probably glued someone. I don't know how it is working. Simply they made this one, so this is not ceramic. So there is some density, I'll say that, I don't know, maybe. So this is not ceramic, and I'm using this one for most of my knives to make them sharper, and it works nicely. I think better for that 154 cm steel, this one, but I used it for that S35VN steel, and then I said I wasn't that happy with that, so I said, okay, I'll try my normal kitchen steel, and it works better. I feel it, so I'm telling this one because if I want to have a bit sharper edge, I will use for the finish the steel rather than this I don't know, stone, I don't know how to call it, simply stone rod. I said stone sharpening rod. This is for fine like finish the job. So most of knives, for most of knives, this working better than this one, but in some way not as for the S35VN. As I tried, maybe I will change, maybe some, I don't know what was I did it wrong way, something like this, as I said, my first experience. And so that's something for you. So if someone of you got both these models, 154 cm and S35VN, and you try and you do the reprofiling, please let me know if you got same experience. Simply, if you feel that 154 cm is much more harder to do something on it than the S35VN, which should be like superior steel. But I heard that I heard that that steel S35VN should be better for sharpening outside than that 154 cm, and now I believe that's true. If I got some diamond rods or something like that, just to keep the real edge on it, that will be fine. Now I need to see, I will check it out about, I'll try to find out how it helps on it. So how long it stays sharp, how long the knife stays sharp. So that's I'm wondering now. But for general, I did just a couple of slices outside, couple of chops, and I decided I will do some comparing the old T3, the new anniversary T3 plus T1 model, because it is close to that, just for information, and of course that wider handle, I did just few chops. You feel it better than this one, than here, so that's why I got the tapes here. Okay, that was that. Something else, we got outside now about, I don't know, plus 9 degrees of Celsius, and I left both these knives just outside because we went somewhere else, so they've been outside in the temperature, and when I get them into my hand, that was really cold in the handle. Yes, I feel it, especially you got the full tank, so I really I felt that coldness of the handles anyway, both of these of course. But here are the tapes. One is like waterproof, as you can see here, and one is not, because I don't know why I did it like this one. I don't know, but not here. So of course, that's why I did some wrapping on my Park River tracker. When you got these tapes, even say 2 layers, and you grip it, even if it's just cold outside, we are still far away from minus +9. These knives are simply cold. So I don't know, probably you can't make them warm more by your hand. If you do something, you say, okay, but I will like heat the knife, you know, by my hand. You know, simply I will not feel it, because I don't think so, because you got so much knife parts exposed to the cold, and we know that the steel transfers like hot or something hot or cold very good. So I don't think that you or yes, simply we can make the knife warm just by our hands. So we need to use the protection, so gloves, or just for this kind of weather put the tapes there. I don't have any problem with that. Someone probably yes, because to be honest, I don't know, maybe design, you know, it doesn't look cool or what. I don't care about these things. So that's just my experience now. It's just 30 minutes. And you remember I spoke about that, about the sheet. Maybe now it is working better now, but now you can see here more the scratches here, and they are carry on into the sheets somewhere here. So you can see more scratches. But the sheet is working, by the way, nicely now, more better. See that's yeah. So that's the point. And there is a, I don't know if you see that there is piece of piece of leather where the first to this. See that? And that's from it. So you can see that, you see the small pieces of something like dust, but it's not dust. It is the leather. So that's why I spoke about it when I did some review for the sheet. So everything, I think I said what I want to say. I hope so. And yes. So I will finish this video now. It's 12 minutes. After that, just watch it. There is few minutes, just a few minutes in a kitchen. I did two, I think, works in a kitchen with this tracker, and how simply how it is sharp, and if I can do just simply prepare some vegetable and slice pieces of bread. Pieces, you know, I mean something like that. So a half inch definitely, but if I eat bread, I'm eating this one, not just, you know, some I say kids pieces. So basically, you will see it's not the best idea. Use it in this knife in the kitchen, but for the very first time of any of my trackers, I use it in the kitchen for you, and you will see how it how it did. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Bye. Pauzu. So not so practical, but you can do it.